Hi, I'm Max Good, Director of Equipment Reviews and Keeper of the Flame at AmazingRibs.com. Welcome to our virtual showroom. Under that green cover is the new Weber Summit Charcoal Grill. We're going incognito because the rollout date of April 6th hasn't occurred yet. You can see that I even spray painted a picture of it after removing the title on the box. And I've wrapped it with other grills to try to hide it from view. When we first saw this over at Weber's Grill Academy, Meathead and I were holding our breath to see what it looks like. And we were not disappointed. I just got back from the 2016 HPB Expo. Everyone was buzzing about it. It's a Kamado, it's a Kamado. You can see why they said that, but it isn't really a Kamado. Let's strip it down and take a look inside. I just put this thing together. It fit together beautifully. The design elements were all there. What a nice cooker this is. They're very proud of this damper, and I could see why. It just is really neat. Something I just noticed too. That's for smaller adjustments, but you can flip it open. And look what I didn't do. Ooh, brand new, brand new. I bet I can get a column of fire coming out of that thing. Nice heavy-duty hinge. Gas ignition. They say this temperature gauge works pretty good. You know, we're not fans of bimetal gauges, so we'll be using digital thermometers testing this. We have your favorite in mind, the one-touch system. It has a few extra markings on it, too. We'll talk about that. An interesting difference between this and a Kamado is, although it is insulated, you got about an inch thick insulation here, it's air insulation. There's nothing in there. And the same goes for down in here. It's all air. But the heat finds its way up there and radiates. Now, here's a really big difference between this and a standard Kamado. Without that heavy insulation, you can switch gears on your temps much faster and more effectively. So if you did overshoot your temp, you can make an adjustment. Anyone who's owned a heavy standard Kamado knows that is your worst nightmare when you overshoot your temp, because it takes forever to come back down. There's the gas igniter there, electric ignition, the dampers that we're familiar with the one-touch system. The charcoal grate is very heavy-duty, welded, and you can have it down low. There's the igniter right under it. It will ignite coal faster in this position, as you can imagine. If you want to bring it up high for super searing, though, look at that. It will take longer to ignite using the igniter, but now you're right below the grate. This is something we've been dreaming about for Weber to do, and they've finally given it to us. It's starting to smell good in there. Now here's another really neat thing that's new and unique to the new Charcoal Summit. This diffusion plate, which is about a ½ inch thick. That's all air insulation in the middle there. And it is to be used when you're smoking. You put in your charcoal and wood down at the bottom. This goes on that upper grill rack to diffuse the heat and smoke. And if you're really going long, low, and slow and you need to replenish your charcoal, you can do it right there. Hinges on both sides. Smoking. The new Summit behaves a lot like a Kamado when you're smoking down low and slow, and it behaves a lot like a regular Weber Kettle when you're grilling, except when you want to sear something, because you can lift that coal grate up right under the cooking grate and you will be smiling ear to ear as you're flipping your steaks, I guarantee. So it's a blend between a Kamado and a kettle. Call it a Kametal, call it a Kettleado, or just call it the new Weber Summit Charcoal Grill. I thoroughly tested this model. Scroll down right under the little piggy with the red hat and click on the link to my full detailed review. To find out more about this and hundreds of other grills and smokers, visit our website, where you'll also get tested recipes, tips and techniques, and everything you need to know about outdoor cooking. AmazingRibs.com, the biggest, baddest barbecue website in the world.